Welcome back to Escape from Mars, where we just finished the rover. Now I have to admit that meanwhile I tried to make it a bit prettier. As you can see, I didn't really succeed. Oh, let's leave the lights off, might be better. But it should be clear that I did put some effort in it. That's all I want to say. So this is our new rover. It's I just added some bodywork. I didn't do anything else. In fact, we didn't even try to drive with it. So let's see how actually this works. Should be careful driving at night. So the steering is nice. I can see that that's working out. It's clearly not going too fast. I can see the staircase is nicely touching the ground as well, just as intended. So what we might need to do is to put a bit more strength and ensure that the height offset is a bit lower. And we might lose the staircase, but we don't really care about. So yeah, apart from the staircase that's kind of hitting the surface, I think everything is going well. Nice thing would have been maybe to work with a ladder instead. Probably can make that, right? Ooh, that's cool actually, to put that on the side. Should have done that. But then it does give up like fire truck signs. So let's try that. That we remove this. Or maybe it's good enough like this actually. Yeah, there we go. We don't need all the fancy stuff. Oh, now all of a sudden the rover is so much prettier. Or buggy, or no, it's still ugly. But it's fine. It fits our purpose. So what we are going to do is to explore the G-Corp ice mine. Now it's a bit unfortunate that it's dark. And yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. And we should probably adjust the lights just a little bit. Like the intensity I feel like is a bit much. That's better. Did we check actually how much light, how much power this is draining, or... No, I forgot where that was. Doesn't matter. So we will gently haul over to the G-Corp ice mine. And see what that looks like. So on full power we have like known amount of 1 hour of battery, it looks like. So we have to be a bit careful, but it seems like it's working. What's this? Yeah, what I didn't really explain yet is that we meanwhile got like a small hint of the game that there's convoys on Mars. And that's an easy way to get resources, so we can plunder those. But they will defend themselves and probably become more aggressive the more often you attack them. So there seems to be a bit of resources here. I'm curious to see what that is. So we'll take a quick detour. We haven't really been on an adventure yet and I'm already taking detours. Although I'm forgetting that I of course don't have a drill, so I cannot see what this is. Nope. It's a mystery. So the game is very nice to add this first GPS. Not sure if we would have remembered to do that ourselves. Ooh, do we have sunrise? Let's stay here for a minute. Let's see what the planet looks like. Let's actually go up here. Because we haven't explored this bit. We've only been at our fresh side of Doom over here. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. This is the completely deserted planet with apparently some hidden bases, so we'll go there right now. Curious to see what we'll find. So I will drop a link to the scenario in the comments. Not sure if I will remember to also put all the mods in there, so please remind me in case I forget. There we go. Should we be aware of that 9-kilometer target? I don't really see it. I think it's alright. So I don't know how hostile things are here. I should probably remind you that we didn't install a turret yet. Not sure actually, we can actually build those. Why didn't we do that? Well, we don't have one. Would have been nice to have one maybe. Can we still do it? Handbrake on. Ah, this is where the ladder will go. I see. Well, we can stand on the tires, of course. Right, so it will always be very ugly. So we can place it on the roof, but that will be extremely ugly as well. Although we could get rid of the bars because they're ugly anyway. Let's try that. Let's get rid of this bit. And then this might work. Maybe the thing will become pretty after all. Let's see. So then but we still need these blocks, right? So either we do it like this and we place it on top like so, but then we have this ugly bar in the middle, right? And we still have the problem of how to feed it. Well, I guess we could feed it manually. Or if we connect it from the sides, or just the back, and we have like floating. Can I remove this bit? Tricky. This is very going well, this construction. You can see why we need the ladder. Let's try like this. I think that's alright. Not the worst looking car. I hope you believe me. At least not the worst one that we made. Sure, two different things. Alright, let's see. Can we make one? It says it's just missing one steel plate. Ah, but it needs the metal grids. Right. Okay, we'll just continue then. Can I remove this without it collapsing on... Oh, shit. It collapsing on my head. We'll cheat a little bit by adding some support here. Alright. Definitely not pretty. It might just work. So yeah, we have an incomplete turret, but we'll just go and explore on foot, I think. Not sure why it's doing that. At least our battery is holding out, so that's quite nice. So probably what we'll do is we'll park up right around here. And we'll set the batteries on the right thingy. We can ditch all the crap that we have. Got how to clear build planner. So then we just have a rifle, and we'll should probably decorate our character toolbar a bit. So welder, weapon, and bring some of those. Forgot how to take just one. Nice. Alright, that should work. Let's see if we'll survive this bit. Otherwise we have to walk back from quite some... Maybe if you need power, try using hydrogen engines. Ooh, I love hydrogen engines. Let's try that. I like the design in Space Engineers. Looks like you have some proper motor.
Detecting active computers around the mine. Be cautious of G-Corp security turrets.
Right, and by mine we mean the mine in the sense of digging, right? Not that there's a bunch of mines. Ooh, that's a proper facility. So you see a bunch of hydrogen tanks. Should probably go. So this is... Right, so we have the entry side over there. Looks like a mine. Then we have a hole in the ground here. And a hydrogen tank. And the hole in the ground is looking suspicious, like a missile launch bay. Oh, that's a sensor. Wait. Oh, it's too late. The sensor is triggered. Oh god. Crouchy mode. That looks like a turret. Staring right at us. Let's take away this staircase because it's blocking... Oh, it's a window. It's blocking my view, but it doesn't really give me any protection, I think. Ooh. Oh, it wasn't as scary as I thought. Aha! Better not be any bombs in here. Some fancy components, even remote control. Nice! This is where we get new cool things. And how to get the ammo out. I think we'll just grind it so that we won't waste computers at the risk of the ammo just disappearing like that. That's a shame, but it's alright. Oh god, what did we do? This might be a bit of a problem because we don't have a drill. Great. Great tactics. We didn't get steel plate from all that? I sense a bit of a problem with our fantastic tactics. We didn't have any steel. Oh god. Is this the end of our short-lived adventure? So we could try to grind that one off. And then hopefully we can jump there. Still no plates. Aha! Yeah, the no jetpack thing is biting us a bit in the ass. Together with the resource debuff, the scrap mod. Why did we have to dive into the hole? Ah, there we go. I think we're stuck though, because this is the end. There is a very cool battery here that I would love to have. Yeah, this is a dead end. Alright, I'm afraid that this is the end of our adventure. What did we get? We just get scrap. Cruel game. Yeah, now we're even further down. Alright. Can you please give us anything worth any kind of steel plate? Pretty please? I don't understand exactly how the mod works, so if it's not our grid, then we don't get any scrap. I think that's how it works then. Yeah, we're just digging deeper. Alright, this will be your death, and which is a bit of a shame because we have an oxygen bottle here, and that will be lost. So we could try to retrieve our body by making a bunch of stairs. We do like some fancy wall climbing, Assassin's Creed style. It's a bit hopeless, I'm afraid. Nobody thought about the fool that went here without any drill or any jetpack. No, alright, that's our death. Was it backspace? Yes. It's ironic.
Welcome back.
The turret didn't kill us, but then it did. Alright, so we will need a bit of steel plates then, I guess, from here. I hope we get a refinery soon then, because this means that we're gonna have a lot of problems getting some steel plates. Alright, let's see. Well, so all of a sudden the game became a bit more difficult. Slight oversight. But I think it would make for a cool scenario. So the combination no jetpack and the limits from this scenario will that you don't have a drill straight away. Or maybe not the entire game, I don't know. And yeah, especially the no jetpack is quite cruel. But that's like an in-game setting already, right? It's just the difference is that now my jetpack is very weak, so I could use it for building and probably in space, but that's about it. So the real question is, will we attempt to retrieve our body and make like a ladder? I think we'll just die once more. But we could give it like one attempt or something. Although, steel tubes. Is that really worth the oxygen bottle? But there's the gun, of course. I don't know how difficult this scenario will be without the refinery. Because we don't have one, and without it you cannot refine scrap. So this might be a bigger challenge than I anticipated. But it could be that we're lucky and we find things like just iron ingots, so like pre-processed. Let's find out. So for one ladder, we need 20 construction components that are split up in two for some reason, 10 interior plates and 10 steel tubes. So if we need like a bunch of like 5 or something, we need at least 100 construction components, 50 tubes and 50 plates. I think we should have that, but it's getting on the edge, I think, of what we actually have. We are poorer than we anticipated. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, we don't have that. We only have 30 tubes, so that's 3 ladders. So I think this is a bit hopeless. We don't have any ammo. What a horrible way. Well, we do have some plates, I think, so we could try it. So we need all of these. And half of these, right? Let's try it, see how far we get. Wasting all of our resources.
Corporation records indicate there is a flight research information station on Mars with technology blueprints you may find useful. Uploading coordinates to suit HUD.
I think the game is ahead of itself. We are struggling with the first base and it's giving us coordinates for the next one. 70.
Convoy dispatch. Delivery 23380.
Alright. Careful. Not to slip. But we have to build on the side. This is hopeless, isn't it? Let's first go inside. We might be lucky and get a drill. Because it is a mining site. Don't trust it now. What's here? Nothing? Oh, scrap. Nice. The game is making fun of us. So, oh, we might use that actually. Let's leave those intact for now. Ooh, I thought that was a turret for a moment. So let me guess, more scrap, right? Yeah. No actual components. Drill! We found a drill! That's it, that's what we need. Cool. I like this game. So we have to be very careful not to waste this drill. Not sure if we get another one. Let's see. So now we can... yeah, sure. Oh. Right, maybe we go this way then. Right, that's not too steep, I think. Is it already the bottom of the pit? Where's our body location actually? Or did it just despawn? Yeah, I think it's gone. That's a bit cruel. Alright. Well, we did take a while. Too bad, no oxygen. Damn. Alright, so then you would just have to monitor for oxygen. I mean, there's probably... oh, there's hydrogen. I was going to say there's probably oxygen in here, but then no. Then I don't think there's oxygen in there. Will we get... let's destroy the camera. No peeping. Alright, so you have to treasure this drill. We still don't have ammo, so that's a bit of a shame. $45, not sure if we're getting steel. Or construction, no we don't. That's a drill. Nice. Can we make drills? No. Well, we can make this one, but I think that's cheating.
Blueprints show there should be an elevator here. Strange. They must be outdated.
Scrap. Oh, there's a bunch of drills and some weapons. That's quite nice. Alright, let's quickly run back. Save these parts. In our truck, I think. And it looks like we have to do some drilling, because we don't have a jetpack. Right, okay. Can't believe we wasted our only... let's bring that back actually. We wasted our only oxygen bottle. That's gonna make things so much more difficult. Can we make an oxygen... like hydrogen engine, oxygen generator, stuff like that? No. We already checked that last time, I think. Alright, we'll quickly run back to base, get some oxygen. Or should we... well, I think we can continue for a bit. We still have 60%, right? So I guess we just take the car here. I trust now that there's no turrets more. That this is it. If not, then it's just a scenario over, I think. Alright, so we'll ditch the scrap. Gravel we don't need. We shouldn't have taken all the ammunition. I think that's also, well, now we will, but I think there was also a bit of a mistake. And
energy low.
Let's take some steel plates in case we have to build some emergency staircase. Doesn't like this. Only has 20 minutes of power. If there is a mine all of a sudden now, then it's game over. Alright, so we have to carefully monitor our oxygen ball and hope that the game is generous enough to feed us another one. We could try to restore those containers and see if there's loot, but it's a little bit of a gamble because we don't have, or we don't get all the resources back, so we can do that a few times and then we're officially broke. Alright, so let's try to make some spiral staircase, I guess. There's ice. in an ice mine. Why am I so surprised? Might check if there's... Ah, this is quite deep. Should be climbable, right? Or did I already... Well... Might have messed up already. Oh no, it's barely... Let's try to improve that a little bit. Cool.
Energy critical.
We'll go back up. At least the staircase is working. Alright, so the bad news is that we have to go back to base because
Energy low.
not only are we out of energy, we are also low on oxygen. Are we so heavy that we are going slow, or is it... we are like 12 meters a second, which I guess translates into 50... the 50 cap that we set. So that makes sense. So we could probably increase that a little bit. But we have to be careful, obviously. It's impressive that even on full power we got like 8 hours of battery with just those 3 small ones. Clearly I underestimate those. So what we could do, we should probably recharge the batteries, although they're not really recharging. We could finish the turret now. So let's ditch all the scrap and the actual pile of scrap, and we should probably... What will we do? No, I think this is fine. Thought maybe to leave a drill here, but I think it's not necessary. So we ditch all of that into this cargo container. We will take these. This is completely useless because we don't have ammo, but we'll bring it anyway. We might find some actually, so that's a reason to take it. Yeah, it's stupid that we took all of our ammo. So maybe we shouldn't do that with the Gatling box. Although, well, here it doesn't really matter, I think. It's not actually true. There was still some ammo here, I think. The radio. One of those small crates, right? That's also ammo. So what will this require? The computers. Oh, that's quite expensive. I think we will just grind it in and hope. Haha! Because usually it clips through the world. Looks like luck is on our side. We did check this one, right? It also has ammo.
Tower reports convoy arrived safely.
But this is just one computer, so we definitely need to hack this one, I think. Alright, there we go. So we leave that, and this was ice. I think we had some, and we're at a nice mine, so that's not the most useful thing. So let's leave some ammo here, just in case things go horribly wrong. Let's see, we leave like 8 clips. Right. And we'll move the scrap that we just got. And we can build the turret now, but before we do that, let's set it up, because it's been a long time since I played this game, so I don't remember how this works. Don't target stations. Right. I think that's the most important setting. Alright. Well, it doesn't have bullets anyway, so I don't know why I'm so careful. We're dying because we don't have oxygen. Right, I knew there was a reason to get back to base. We cannot make oxygen tank even, right? No. It would be great if somehow we could hook up this this rover to some oxygen tank so that we don't have to go all the way back here, but we'll find out if that's possible. So we definitely don't want to carry this much ammo with us. So I guess 15 is fine for now. And we got that rifle, so that's all good. And we got Gatling ammo. We will ditch most of that. Then we'll set up the turret. So we want to have it like on off. Target enemies on off, I guess. I don't see it. Oh, I can scroll, right. And target stations on off, I guess. And probably we want like control. That's gonna be the most important one, so we can micromanage. And is there something where we can say you should target guns or something, or? Yeah, let's do that. So we go in power saving mode, or more specifically the weapon saving mode. Probably want to create like a bit more defense around the turret. Is this the block I was looking for? Yeah, alright. So that's a bit more. I think that will be it. I don't expect to do a lot of combat. We could build it all around, but I think it's fine for now. So let's see. Do we have all the things that we wanted? No, we want to put some ammo in there. So it can actually do something. So we got a turret going, we got oxygen, we got a drill, and we got the wrong rifle equipped. There we go. top up the oxygen, and we can go back. It was a bit of a weird corner. Alright, let's see what's in the station then. Is it me or does it look like there's something on top of the building? Mountain. There is. What the hell is that? Alright, back in business. So we got all of our gear. So this is the moment to go. I will take a small break. So thank you all for joining. And I hope I see you at the next bit as well. Bye.